There are many appealing things that I do in my spare time. One of them is called origami, which etymology comes from the words oru and kami, which literally means paper folding. It's something that has been developed for centuries. Although some resources state that paper first appeared in Chinese culture, this leisure activity has been attributed to Japanese culture since the 6th century. Nowadays, it's something you can find anywhere. Basically, it consists of creating several kinds of figures, such as three-dimensional ones or modular ones, from a simple sheet of paper. Behind each creation, there are complex maps and advanced geometric concepts. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you are an expert or not, cause you can find interesting material and look for some information on the internet. Also, if you are the kind of person who dislikes reading diagrams or symbols, don't worry. You can find and watch videos on YouTube channels which are really helpful and entertaining. After that, you will only need the following equipment or material: pieces of square or triangular paper, and that's all. But I suggest you additionally use a bisturi, a ruler, a pen, a glue stick, and try to find a comfortable place. For many people, is an activity that requires a lot of patience and it's challenging as it involves making complex figures. However, you may think it isn't as exciting as a sport or activity outdoors. In contrast, one of the best things about it is that it implies certain benefits such as improving your memory, eye-hand coordination, and spatial reasoning. Additionally, it has become more than a hobby in the last decades, as it has inspired engineers and scientists to create devices like shields, furniture, or medical devices. To summarize, this hobby has a historical context. Even it's not an unusual activity, I believe it's very interesting and popular. It's accessible, good for your brain, and sometimes it can be more than a leisure activity.
Hi, I am going to talk about my hobby, which is crafting. Since I was in high school, I liked crafts and I did crafts when I was bored. Sometimes I do these crafts for decorating some places. For example, here I have a chicken that I did yesterday. Sometimes I also do these crafts for giving a gift. These are some examples of my crafts. I think this is one of the best hobbies because you put on practice your creativity. And I think this is good for daily life because in some cases you can use your creativity for resolving your problems. For this hobby, you only need creativity and some materials depending on what you are going to do. For example, for this craft, I only use yellow and orange iris paper. I also use silicone and scissors, or in the case of the box that I showed before, I use black straw cardboard, different colors of iris paper, colors, silicone, and scissors. For me, my hobby is important because when I'm doing crafts, I feel calm and without pressure. For me, it is a very entertaining hobby, and I think if you have talent in this hobby, you can make a business of this. You can do crafts for different occasions and you can sell your crafts. Thus, you will earn money while you put on practice your creativity. In conclusion, a hobby can improve as your personal life as your professional life.
Hello, I am Salomon. For my part, my hobby is drawing. Since I was a child, I love drawing heroes or toons from my favorite animated series. At the moment that I become a teen, I start to learn some important things about this hobby, like anatomy and perspective. This thanks to YouTube and the great number of videos related to this topic. Also, after I finish school, I could study design and my learning helped me to improve in drawing. For example, I learned to draw in digital and animation. Thanks to this, I think that today I can say that I have a good level as an artist. The video that you can watch as background in this part is a speed paint of one of my digital drawings. She's one of my original characters, and in this drawing I try to use many of the knowledge that I have with respect to the functions of certain muscles in anatomy and other respect to color theory. Also, I want to show you a little traditional animation that I created some time ago. I make it from frame to frame on paper, and after I scan every drawing, and in a program called Adobe Animate I put these scans in a sequence. I can recommend that if you want to start to draw, you have to practice a lot and try to learn different things like anatomy or physics.